Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Taylor and today I'm doing a TBR jar picks my TBR. Yes, I've been gone for a little bit, a little over a month, so sorry about that, but my computer has been going a bit crazy, so yeah, I had to take a little bit of a hiatus, but I am back. So I'm so excited to pick my July TBR with you guys, so let's just go ahead and get on into it. So I have my TBR jar here. It has all of my prompts in it. I have my shelf. The second and third shelf are both completely filled. This top shelf only has a couple little stragglers. I intended to leave it completely free so I can put all of my picks onto it, but that just didn't happen, and so whatever. And then I do have a couple little sticky notes here that have some titles that I have on my Kindle. So if I want to pick those, I have those there as well. So this upcoming month of July, I am going on vacation, so I feel like I'm going to be able to read a few more books than I have been recently. So I think I'm going to pick 10 books. I think that's a good number, so I think that's what I'm going to do. The first prompt is a fantasy book. So I do have a couple options for that. I have the first Zodiac Academy book. I'm pretty sure that's fantasy. I have Heartless Hunter, Defy the Night, Scarlet, Shadow and Bone, and Jade City. So I think I'm going to go with Scarlet because I'm pretty sure this series is on Kindle Unlimited, and I just like reading on my Kindle, so that makes it a lot easier to do so. So yeah, I'm going to go with Scarlet by Marissa Meyer for the prompt, a fantasy book. On to the second prompt. The second prompt is a 400 plus page book. I don't know why I do this to myself. Okay. Pretty sure this is a hefty book. Yeah, it is. Okay. I know Say You Swear is, but I don't think I'm going to pick that one for this prompt. So I think my three options I'm going to pick between are Love Unwritten, Bridesmaids for Hire, and the first Zodiac Academy book. Between these two, I really don't know. I'm pretty positive I'm not picking the Zodiac Academy book because that series really intimidates me. I didn't realize how long it was whenever I picked up the first book. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher just because it's so new. I'm so excited to read it. I love Lauren Asher's writing. So I think I'm going to go with Love Unwritten for the prompt, a 400 page plus book. On to the third prompt. Ooh, we have a sports romance. I have a couple of those, so I'm excited about that one. I think Say You Swear is. The Art of Catching Feelings is. Home Run Proposal is. And is Binding 13? I think this can technically be considered a sports romance, but I'm not going to do it because I feel like that's cheating for some reason. I don't know why, but it just feels like cheating. So I think I'm going to go with the Home Run Proposal. I've been dying to read this because of, first of all, look at how cute that is. That is so stinking adorable. And then just looking at these little chapter covers, they have little baseball hearts on them. That's so stinking cute. You can't even tell me otherwise because it just is. I'm going to go with the Home Run Proposal by Maren Moore for the prompt, a sports romance. The fourth prompt is a book with a pink cover. Okay, well, I'm really seeing a theme here. So I can do Say You Swear, which I guess that's not really a pink cover, it's just pink on the side. We have How to End a Love Story, Bridesmaids for Hire, Picking Daisies on Sundays, So for the prompt, a pink cover, I'm going to go with Bridesmaid for Hire by Megan Quinn. And I've been dying to read this book. It's also on my Kindle, so also a huge plus. The fifth prompt is a book that is a part of a series. Okay, I have a couple of those on here as well. So I have the Bromance Book Club, Binding 13, the first Zodiac Academy book, Heartstopper, Defy the Night, Shadow and Bone, and Jade City. I also have Done and Dusted. I forgot about that one. I think with this one, I'm between Binding 13 and Heartstopper. I've been really wanting to read both of these, so it's kind of hard. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh for a book that is a part of a series. Just because I think if I put this on my TBR, I'm going to be more inclined to read it, whereas Heartstopper, I feel like I'm more likely to just pick it up on a whim. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. The sixth prompt is a YA book. Okay, let's see. I think If He Had Been With Me is, I don't know if that is or not. Hey Siri. Is Heartstopper considered young adult?
Heartstopper is a TV-14 film. That indicates it might not be a...
Alright, so I think I'm going to go with Heartstopper for this one. I don't know if it's technically considered YA, but I'm doing it. So for a YA book, I'm going with Heartstopper by Alice Osman. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. The seventh prompt is a book talk book. Okay, I feel like we could do Funny Story. I don't know how much of a book talk book it actually is, but I feel like it counts because it's Emily Henry. Could do Archer's Voice, If He Had Been With Me, Done and Dusted. I feel like those are the main options I have. I think I'm going to go with Done and Dusted. So for a book talk book, I'm going to go with Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. The eighth prompt. Ooh, most recent buy. Okay, I actually went to Target the other day and I bought Love Unwritten, Summer Romance, and The Art of Catching Feelings. So I think I'm gonna go with Summer Romance just because I already have a baseball romance on here. For the prompt, a most recent buy, I'm gonna go with Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. For the ninth prompt, I have a seasonal read. I feel like I have so many of those. I guess I really don't. That was kind of exaggerated. I have Same Time Next Summer, The Art of Catching Feelings, Picking Daisies on Sundays. I'm counting that. I don't know if it actually counts, but I'm counting it. I'm actually going to do Safe Harbor by Kay Cinco for this prompt because it's been on my TBR for a really long time and I haven't read it yet, so. For a seasonal read, I'm going to go with Safe Harbor by Kay Cinco, and that's on my Kindle. Alright, for the 10th and last prompt, let's see what we get. A book by an author you've never read before. Okay, I don't know that I've read pretty much any of these authors other than Shadow and Bone. I have read something by Leigh Bardugo. So I could pick pretty much any of these. Oh, and I've read both of these authors. So for this one, I'm also going to go with the Kindle book, and I'm going to do Say You Mean It by Megan Rainking. Rainking? So sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. But that concludes my 10 books, so let's recap. Alright, so let's do a little recap. So I picked Say You Mean It by Megan Ranking for an author I've never read before. I picked Safe Harbor by Kay Cinco for a seasonal read, and those are both on my Kindle. And I picked Scarlet by Marissa Meyer for the prompt a fantasy book. I picked Bridesmaid for Hire by Megan Quinn for the prompt a pink cover. I picked Home Run Proposal by Maren Moore for a sports romance. I picked Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher for a 400 plus page book. Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh for a book that is a part of a series. Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan for a most recent buy. Done and Dusted by Lila Sage for a book talk book. And then Heartstopper by Alice Osman, or Osman, again, I'm so sorry, for a YA book. So those are the 10 books that are going to be on my July TBR. I'm super excited for this month. I feel like I have a lot of really good picks and a lot of books that I've been wanting to read for a long time now. So yeah, I can't wait to get into July and start reading. But that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!